last year's results.
Yeah, we're 15 minutes. Throw 15 minutes up there.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the home of the Cheverus Yarmouth co-op team. Tonight we are pleased to host the Dragons of Brunswick and Wickport High School. In the two-spirit
We gotta go down to 0 now, that's kind of annoying.
and Brunswick Wickport. Want to remind fans and participants to model good sportsmanship.
We good.
Our officials for tonight's game are Jackson Wilson and Corey Jenkins. Introducing tonight's starting lineup. First, for the visiting Dragons. On defense, number 3, Ethan Patterson. On defense, number 23, Avery Hayden. At left wing, number 17, Jimmy Southcott. At right wing, number 5, Bo Marini. At center, number 20, Matt Rathbone. And in goal, number 1, Mike Shoemaker. Brunswick is coached by Ben Sackett and assisted by David Marini and Zach Vandal. And now from Cheverus Yarmouth Co-op. On defense, number 16, Owen Chever. On defense, number 8, Colby Klein. At left wing, number 25, Charlie Hughes. At right wing, number 7, Owen Walsh. At center, number 4, Quinn McCoy. On goal, number 33, Brayden Fitch. Cheverus Yarmouth is coached by the player and assistant by Nick Robb and the
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Trove Ice Arena in Portland, Maine for the first Brunswick Freeport Dragons hockey game in 2025 as they will take on the Cheverus Yarmouth. I guess I'm just going to call them the Clippers. I guess it'd be like the Clipper Stags. It sounds a little weird. I'm going to go with Clippers. I think it's the better sounding name. I hope you agree with me, Evan. And that brings me to my point. We're joined, very special, by Evan Zavitz, former Brunswick hockey player. He actually led the team in points and assists last year. Evan, how excited are you for tonight?
I'm excited. It's going to be cool. And yeah.
I'm so excited. Finally got like a real rules analyst. If you didn't know, I'm pretty knowledgeable in the game of hockey. Don't worry, pretty knowledgeable. Don't worry, folks. Don't change the channel. But, for the more nitty-gritty stuff, wouldn't mind having a guy like Evan Zavitz around. So I'm really excited for that. These are the 5-0 Cheverus Yarmouth versus the 1-2 Brunswick Freeport Dragons. We'll get it started with James Salco up against Quinn McCoy for the opening faceoff. Here's the puck shot. Will be won by McCoy back to Chever. In the neutral zone, he'll give it up to Hughes. Battle along the blue line. Patterson's chipping at it for the Dragons. Rathbone will hit him. And here's McCoy again, nearly intercepted by Marini, and Salco will get it back for the Dragons. Too far for Tatham as it goes into the Clippers' defensive zone. Rathbone's going to get the puck back. Battling in the corner with Chever. And still along the corner. Now into the neutral zone. Here comes Owen Walsh with an opportunity off the blocked by the skate of Tatham as Patterson will hit the ice in front of Shoemaker's net. Here's a shot saved by Shoemaker, and he'll ice it. He'll freeze it, sorry. That was a rocket from the blue line by number 8 in white, Colby Carnes. Dragons will send on their second line of forwards. That's converted goaltender Gabe Shoemaker, Cole Bowditch, and I assume that's Jameson Palmer. Can't see him right now, but he's been the guy that's been playing with them. Evan, you played last year, played many years with Gabe Shoemaker at goaltender. What's that like seeing him out there as forward?
It's really cool that he just switched so easily because I think he's a great player now as a forward, so it's cool to see.
This faceoff was won initially by the Dragons, but the Clippers will get it back. Here's a pass down the middle, looking for Martin. Martin will get hit by his own teammate, and it's dumped around into the corner. Here's a battle with Jacobs, and Wilkoff will be won by the Dragons. Shoemaker will backhand into the neutral zone, and pass across back to Chever. Clippers' first line of defense still out there. Chever behind Fitch's net now. He'll take it up the right boards, and he gets by a couple of Dragons, then runs into Avery Sampson, and Sampson will backhand it back in the neutral zone. Puck back in the defensive zone will be regained by Cheverus. Yarmouth, here's an opportunity for Bowditch. Can't get to the puck. And here comes Martin up the ice. Brady Martin, the captain, 2 in white, into the offensive zone. He goes. He'll whip on the shot, and Avery Sampson will get the puck. He'll take it back the other way for the Dragons. See what they can do as this will go in the offensive zone. 0 shots on goal so far in this first minute and 40 seconds. Here's Will Redfield. He'll loft it deep as he eats the hit from Sampson. Tatham will get it back he'll take it in the offensive zone, and he'll hang back. Salco will one-time pass it up to Marini. Marini with the backhand into the corner, nearly hit the referee, and that'll go along the boards. Patterson, and now a battle will be won by Marini with it. It was Cole Putnam of the Clippers. Here's Redfield again battling, but Rathbone will get it back. Now along the boards, Marini will loft it with his backhand once again. And now still in the neutral zone. Back in the offensive zone comes Lucas D'Alessandro. And it's back in the neutral zone for the Clippers. Still some slow hockey to start this one. Still 0 shots on goal. Here comes Hughes in the offensive zone. See if he can get something started. Opportunity for D'Alessandro will be ricocheted back in the defensive zone. Have we had a whistle yet, Evan?
No.
It's been maybe one whistle, but very long streak of hockey. Here's a shot for Palmer. Might be our first shot on goal of the day, unless it hit the outside of the net. And they'll be back in the corner. Bowditch battling. Here's another opportunity. Shot is wide for Shoemaker. Wilkoff skating for the puck. He'll backhand it back around Fitch's net. Bowditch racing for it. Race will be won by Hughes. And Wilkoff will get the puck back for the Dragons. Shoemaker still battling for it. Will be won by Owen Walsh. Walsh with an opportunity. Shot saved by the stick of Michael Shoemaker. Behind the net now. Opportunity for Quinn McCoy. McCoy in the corner. Will bounce it up. And Clippers dump it back into the corner. Owen Walsh with the puck now. He'll feed down the middle. Nobody home. And Avery Sampson takes back over. Pass center ice, and they'll dump it around. See if Bowditch can win the race. No. It'll be Fitch who gets it. The goaltender of Cheverus Yarmouth. In the neutral zone. Here's an opportunity for Nat Rathbone. Shot saved by Fitch. Braden Fitch makes the first real save of the game by either goaltender. And yeah, Evan, you see anything so far?
No. Just looks like hockey.
This looks like some hockey. Just boys playing hockey. Gotta love to see it.
Yep.
Of course, it's pretty late out here. 8:47 on a school night for these boys.
Oh yeah.
Here in the corner now is Chever. Chever pressured by Rathbone. He'll spin around, feed it up the ice. It will be caught there. Nice poke check by Patterson as it's a rush by Brady Martin in the corner. He goes. He'll round around the net. Puck back into the corner. Oh, as 3 in white, Matthew Paradis falls to the ice, and Tatham will get it back. Kept in the zone nicely by Carnes, and he'll feed it back around. Patterson will get it. Try to pass it to his defensive partner. Goes awry. Here comes Colby Carnes with an opportunity. Whiffs on the shot as well. It's happened a few times for the Clippers, but he'll have another opportunity as Carnes will give it back up to Chever. Chever down the middle, deflected, and over the net. Matthew Paradis with good positioning there. Good opportunity for the tip, but went over. Probably the best offensive opportunity so far, you'd say?
Yeah, I agree. If they hit the net, that could have went in. So
absolutely. Those, I know you haven't played goalie, but
yeah,
as a hockey player, those redirections definitely hardest to track,
yeah,
you'd say.
Definitely.
We'll get a offensive zone faceoff for the Clippers in the corner battling. Shoemaker versus, here's a shot wide by Carnes. Chever, just below the blue line. He'll give it across back to Carnes. Opportunity in space for Carnes. He'll shoot and blocked by the skate of Peter Wilcock. Back to Carnes once again. And he gets hit. Getting it back. Shot by D'Alessandro is blocked by his teammate. 13 in white, Matthew Reed. Here's another opportunity. Bodic skating for it. That one goes wide. Reed again. Sampson will get it. Backhands it to Chever. Chever gives it to his teammate Redfield. Redfield is wide. Will Redfield, of course, one of the best lacrosse goalies in the state, playing for Yarmouth. Here's an opportunity blocked by the skate of Shoemaker. That was Carnes again. He's been taking virtually every shot for the Clippers so far. Colby Carnes, 8 in white, definitely a guy to watch. Assistant captain for Cheverus Yarmouth. Kept in the zone by Chever. Chever will give it there to Shoemaker. Shoemaker tries back in, intercepted by Colby Carnes. Once again, shot and wide. How many shots has Colby Carnes taken in this first period, Evan? Oh my God.
5 or 6. This is a fenceman, which is quite a few. But
haven't fallen yet, and we'll get an offsides and a neutral zone face-off. We will get James Salco versus Quinn McCoy once again. James Salco not usually playing center, but still taking the draws. Quinn McCoy will win it. And back there to McCoy. Poke check. Nice poke check there by Patterson along the board. As he falls to the ice, he'll get up and save there by Michael Shoemaker. Tatham will give it back to Patterson in the corner now. Hughes battling with Patterson. Patterson will shove Walsh into the boards, and then he'll fall to the ice. Still looking. Giving it back there to McCoy. Quinn McCoy has an open look. He'll fire in off the chest of Shoemaker. And here's an opportunity for Marini. Can he win the race? No. Puck will be gotten back by Thomas Dillon. 19 in white. Hughes will give it back across. Here's Rathbone in the offensive zone battling. And Hughes will get it back. They'll feed it across to Dillon. Dillon up ice. Caught there by McCoy for the moment, but Patterson's going to wrestle forward and just send it wide. A nice offensive pressure by Patterson. Not much offense so far for Brunswick Freeport. We're still tying the scoreboard. Patterson will chip it into the offensive zone. The Dragons get a full line change. They'll send back out Palmer, Shoemaker, and Bodic, along with Sampson and Wilcock on the defense. Here's an opportunity for McCoy, surrounded by Dragons, and he'll just dump it down. Palmer racing for it. He'll get it, flinging it around the boards. And now Bowditch once again. Along the boards will be caught, and Wilcock and Walsh will go to the ice. Good to see that they're okay. Definitely don't want to see guys stumbling over each other like that. Here's Bowditch in the offensive zone. He goes. He'll fire and save made by Fitch. Oh, it looks like they're not really counting the shots on goal up in that scoreboard over there, so maybe that's not as accurate. At Sidney J. Watson Arena, we get a great shots on goal count. That's really helpful for the broadcast. Looks like we're not getting that. That's okay. It's still a great arena. Obviously, Sidney J. Watson Arena, amazing place to play. But here's an opportunity for the Clippers. I kind of like the smaller rinks sometimes. I feel like they get a lot louder. I like that.
That's
Do you
true.
feel that on the ice?
Yeah, that is true. The smaller rinks are normally better for high school games at least, because it gets more full and it feels like the whole rink is full.
Here's a shot deflected once again by the skate of Wilcock, and it goes wide. Here's a hit along the boards by Palmer. Another opportunity. Hit there with Sampson and Martin, and it'll be a save by Shoemaker. And Gabriel Shoemaker did not like how close, I believe that is Cooper Jacobs. Gabe Shoemaker did not like how close Jacobs was standing to his brother Michael. And we will get an offensive zone face-off for the Clippers. Face-off will be won by them. Getting it back there to Carnes. Another shot by him deflected and out of play. Yeah, I'd put his shots at like maybe 6 or 7 now for 8 and white.
He has quite a few, yeah.
Definitely getting involved in the offense. Face-off will be won by the Clippers once again. Back to Carnes. Getting it back into the corner. That one will go around Chever. Gets hit by Marini. And Tatham will loft it way up the ice. Rathbone skating after it. He's got some speed. He's racing there with D'Alessandro. And big hit there by Patterson on Redfield. Marini will be picked off. And here's Redfield back the other way. Nice play by Patterson to get the puck back in the offensive zone. He goes, shot blocker saved by Finch. And it goes wide. And Salco will keep it in the zone. But Clippers will get it back. Redfield in the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone, the puck will go. And Tatham racing for it. We'll give it around. Hit there with Redfield and Patterson back in the neutral zone. Here will be given back across to Chever. Chever back, looking back for Carnes. Here's John Paul Bolton on the ice as he will fall and take out the legs of Carnes. Here's opportunity back there from McCoy. McCoy, as Shoemaker falls and trips his teammate. McCoy still with the puck, still looking. Yes, Chever up top. Will he look for him? No, McCoy will take it back himself. And he'll get it back once again. McCoy still with the puck. He'll try to find a teammate in the middle. Nobody home. And Shoemaker will get it back as he will hit it into the offensive zone. Chever behind Fitch's net. He will be pinned up by the freshman Palmer. Here is Shoemaker with the puck now. Where was he going to go with it? It gets taken away. And Bolton again going for the hit on Chever. Chever will give it back up to Hughes. Hughes there for Martin. He's got a full head of steam. Here's Martin taking it down the wing. Feeds down the middle, backhand shot, saved by Shoemaker. Oh my goodness. It was Martin coming down the alley, backhanded it in the middle to Walsh, and Shoemaker was able to reposition himself and stop that puck. That's a great save.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't score that. I'm surprised he made that save.
Very nice play by Michael Shoemaker. Face-off won by the Clippers. I believe that was Martin who won it. Martin will get it back behind the net. And that's Sampson chipping at it. Rathbone will backhand it to Marini. Martin gets it back, but they cannot keep it in the zone, and they'll have to reset. Back along the boards, intercepted there by Salco. And now Wilcoff will get it back. Feeds it in the offensive zone. And Wilcoff will get it back once again. In the offensive zone it goes. Here, wheeled back around and caught by Zinman. Here's a hit there. Going for it was Marini. Still looking there. Sampson in the corner, battling. Marini will get it back. Bo Marini will send it up the ice. Looks like that might be an icing. Will it go? It does, and we'll get an icing call. Defensive zone face-off for the Dragons. Let's see who they send out. Patterson and Tatham will stay out on defense, and we'll get a John Paul Polton, Jamison Palmer, and Gabriel Shoemaker offensive line. Is that a little strange for you, Evan, coming from the last year? You guys had 3 consistent lines to work through, and now only like about 2.
Yeah, it just seems like it's a lot more tiring to play that much, because 2 lines is not very much. You're out there every other shift, so yeah, it's a big difference.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see how that attrition plays a factor as this game goes along. Here is Patterson. Will chase the puck back. He's got about 3 minutes left to work with. Patterson in the corner will send it back there to Tatham. Tatham looking and gotten back by Redfield. Redfield down the middle. It gets deflected. Here's an opportunity for D'Alessandro. He'll fire and blocked by the skate once again by Gabe Shoemaker. Nice play by the senior 16 in black. Back to 16 in white. That's Chever. Owen Chever, the sophomore. Andrew Chever, his older brother. Fantastic player. Same with Owen, as that will get deflected and go out of play. Another defensive zone face-off for Brunswick, I believe. Yep. And it'll be Salco, Rathbone, and Marini getting back to that first line of forwards. First line of forwards did not look this way when the season began. 2 injuries by Nolan Klimash and Max Dudnicki. Both those guys were going to be first line forwards when they were injured in the first preseason games. Here's an opportunity, shot by Carnes, is blocked by Wilcoff. I don't have the shot block stats for Peter Wilcoff, but I have to imagine that it is a lot right now.
Yeah, he has a few. He has 2 or 3 shot blocks this game already.
Walsh was too high over the net along the boards. Rathbone's got it. Nat Rathbone gets it intercepted by Chever. Chever tries taking the offensive zone. It's knocked away by Rathbone. Chever will give it back there for McCoy. Still pressured by Rathbone. McCoy will wheel around and give it up to Hughes. And that'll go They wave off the icing as it was deflected, and gets it back to Salco along the wing, still fighting. McCoy will keep it in the zone. Nice play by him. Quinn McCoy, see what he can do in his offhand. He'll wheel around, trying to find a teammate. Still has the puck, and now has an open space. He's going to take a shot. Tried to find Walsh along the wing, couldn't get there. Puck still alive out in front, and will be cleared for the icing by Peter Volkov. I'd say, obviously you don't love to see icings, but that's still the right choice there. Just whack it.
That's better than getting scored on, and I think that's the right choice. And when they're all gassed out there and they've been out there for a while, so
absolutely. Another defensive zone face-off, as we will get Brady Martin versus Gabe Shoemaker, two seniors. Will be won by Shoemaker. Here's Polton going for the hit. Here's an opportunity. Michael is out of position, but it is wide. Oh my goodness. Dragons escaped disaster there as Mike Shoemaker was way out of position, and the Clippers could not get a clean shot on the other side on the open net. Wheeling around here is Brady Martin. It will go down. Somebody lost his stick. It was Palmer, so Dragons only have 4 sticks on the ice right now. That was actually Shoemaker losing his stick, and he'll get it back now. Here is Tatham pressuring the puck along the boards. Oh, nearly get it back. Here's a shot by Martin, saved by Michael Shoemaker. Brady Martin, the captain, 2 in white with the shot, and just easy chest save for Mike as he'll freeze it. It's 1:05 left to go in this period. Definitely slower than some games I've seen. Obviously still 0-0, but still some good hockey for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Here in the neutral zone, Rathbone's going to race for it with Chever. Chever will win that race, and he will backhand it. It's deflected by Marini, down to 50 seconds to go now. Along the wing, Patterson will fire at the net blocker, save by Fitch. Along the wings once again, Tatham, great play to keep it in the zone. Avery Tatham has it taken away by D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro along the wing. See if he can get one more rush for the Clippers. D'Alessandro giving it up to Redfield. It gets picked off. There's Patterson. Patterson goes to the ground. That'll be a tripping call. Getting back to Tatham. Tatham will lose it as Shoemaker will be pulled. 25 seconds left. Let's see what they do late in this period. Got the extra man on right now, and we'll get the whistle. So that should be a 2-minute minor for tripping on. Let's see if we can get the number for. I believe it's on 17. Will Redfield, the lacrosse goalie. So that'll be a man advantage for the remainder of the period for the Dragons, and then another minute 40 to start the second. Shoemaker, power play face-off will be won by McCoy. Back to Chever. See if they can kill these last 15 seconds of the period. Chever, maybe a shorthanded opportunity for them. Here's Owen Chever, and offsides. Oh my goodness. Do not love seeing that speed of team leader in points, Owen Chever. So Dragons escape with the offsides there. Dragons did give up a 5-on-3 shorthanded goal when they were in this building last time against Cape Elizabeth. So shorthanded might scare a little bit. Here, opportunity here to McCoy as here it comes through net. Shot is wide. And that will do it for this first period of action. Quinn McCoy with a great opportunity to end it, just missing that corner. So the Dragons will have a minute and 40 of man advantage to start our second period. We'll just mute this stream for how long the break? I think it's about a 12-minute break. So we'll mute this stream for about 12 minutes. We'll get you right back here for our second period in a Dragons power play. See you then, folks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Trove Ice Arena in Portland, Maine, for the second period after a scoreless first period between the Brunswick Dragons and the Cheverus Yarmouth Clipper Stags, I guess. Let's call them the Clippers. I think I addressed that already. We're just going with the Clippers. Anyway, Dragons are opening within a minute and 40 seconds of power play after Will Redfield's tripping call. Evan, I always wondered, do they make Will Redfield sit in the penalty box throughout the entire intermission? Do they let him come out?
I think they let him come out, but I guess you never really know.
Yeah, it could be like, maybe if it's like an extra, like if it's a major penalty, they should let him stay.
You never know. I guess you never know.
Yeah. Well, here's Shoemaker. Gabe Shoemaker to opening draw versus Brady Martin. Shoemaker will win it back to Ethan Patterson. Shoemaker, of course, a great lacrosse face-off man. Converted goaltender, now taking face-offs in hockey. How about that? Patterson on net save by Fitch. And quick start to the Dragons' power play. And it'll be an offensive zone face-off for them. They have Tatham and Patterson as the first-line defense, and Gabe Shoemaker, Cole Bowditch, and Jamison Palmer. Shoemaker will win it back to Bowditch, back to Patterson now. Patterson will wait and fire at the net, save again by Fitch, and we'll get another freeze and another face-off. Shoemaker up against, let's see who the Clippers will challenge him with. It'll be McCoy, Quinn McCoy, 4 in white, captain. Puck drop, won again by Shoemaker. Is that 3 in a row for him? But now, Owen Walsh back the other way. The shorthanded opportunity in front of all the Dragons. He'll take it, firing, save by Michael Shoemaker. Owen Walsh sold out everything, but could not beat the sophomore, 1 in black. How about that?
That was a good save by Michael there. Glad they didn't score.
Walsh definitely has speed. Evan, all these young players playing for the Dragons. Obviously, you played with a lot of these guys out here last year.
Yeah.
Who that you did not play with last year could be John Paul Bolton, Cole Bowditch, Jamison Palmer. Who has impressed you the most so far tonight?
Cole Bowditch has impressed me quite a bit. I think he's a good skater, and he can make a lot of good plays. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Got 4 more years of Cole Bowditch, thankfully. Freeport freshman, 9 in black. That was a great opportunity for Owen Walsh again in front of Shoemaker. Couldn't put it away, and here he gives it up for Quinn McCoy. Another shorthanded opportunity, gets by Patterson. Opportunity, backhand is wide. Shoemaker's way out of position. Dragons have to keep it out, and Gabe Shoemaker does, as Bolton and Dragons escape 3 great shorthanded opportunities for the Clippers. Still got 40 seconds left to work with on the power play. Back now with Bolton in the offensive zone. And back in the neutral zone comes Patterson. Here's Quinn McCoy, offensive zone, he goes. Another shorthanded opportunity. McCoy will hang back, trying to run some clock on net. Stick save by Shoemaker. It's flying in the paint, and he'll freeze it. Dragons will get a change. Still got 15 seconds left of man advantage. We got 6 guys skating out right now. Okay, Sefko will go off. It will be Wilkoff and I believe that's Sampson on the defense, and the Shoemaker, Bowditch, Palmer line, as Bowditch will take it up the ice from the offensive zone. He goes. Here is Cole Bowditch, and Shoemaker will get it back. He'll feed it across to Wilkoff. Wilkoff, just 4 seconds left, and Will Redfield will be released, and we're back to 5-on-5 play. Great penalty kill by the Clippers as they had many shorthanded opportunities and allowed 2 shots to begin, so I'm not going to get too mad at the Brunswick power play, but hopefully they get a little bit more. They get another opportunity. Big hit there as 13 in white. Matthew Reed was on the ice, lying on the ground for a while. He's okay. He gets up, skates off. Good to see. Shoemaker now will get it across. Battle for it in the corner, racing for it with Paradis as Shoemaker will hit Paradis into the boards. Going along behind Shoemaker's net, Sampson will poke at it. Back to Wilkoff, fed down the middle by Paradis. Nobody home, and it goes all the way back down to the Clippers' defensive zone as the Dragons will get a change. Only Sampson will remain on as Patterson, Bolton, Palmer, and Salko come on. Here is a shot as big hit there by the freshman Palmer on 19 in white, Thomas Dillon. they got the last names printed first here, and when you got two first names, that's confusing. I might have called him Dylan Thomas a couple times.
That's okay.
Thomas can also be a last name though, so extra confusing.
Oh yeah.
Offensive zone faceoff will be Palmer, who just had the big hit on the aforementioned Thomas Dillon. Faceoff will be won by Palmer. Dragons faceoffs have not been a strong point of them this year. I have liked what I've seen tonight. I think that they have won. I don't have the exact stat, but I feel like they've won the majority for sure. Back here with Polton, opportunity for Carnes. Carnes, nice work with the move, but he puts it over the net. Of course, Colby Carnes led the Clippers in shots in the first period by a wide margin. Has another one there. Shots on goal, maybe, probably still. He's taking a lot of shots in that goal. 8 and white. Polton along the boards, battling for it, gets it up to Palmer. 2-on-2 opportunity as Palmer will send it around. He had Salco with him. Here's Patterson. That one goes wide. Marini now skating for it right off the bench. He'll send it back around. Patterson going for it. That stopped in the corner by Chever. Chever up ice and picked off there by a Shoemaker. Has to wait for Marini to get it back to avoid the offsides and ended up just passing it around. In the corner now, fed across. Back to Paradis. Paradis up ice. It gets deflected by Tatham, but an opportunity for Chever as he's pressured by Sampson. But, oh, great poke jet by Avery Sampson to shut down the rush by Owen Chever. That's a great play. You don't get statistic for that, but great play by Avery Sampson. Marini back the other way. Will try to shot. That's deflected by the stick of Hughes. Now in the corner, Avery Sampson hangs back. He'll send it around. And now in the middle, opportunity for Hughes. Hughes will hang back. Give it back. Back along the wing, Hughes is wide. And now back into the corner. Hughes versus Tatham gets hit. And Bodic will nearly get it. Still battling with Hughes. Tatham falling down. He'll get it across to his fellow Avery defenseman, assistant captain, Avery Sampson. I don't know how I can ever tell them apart. Both guys are tall. Both guys 22 and 23.
Yeah, same number.
Assistant captain, same first name, same position.
Oh, yeah.
Wild. Here comes a great head of steam for Quinn McCoy as he'll round around Shoemaker. It's out in front, still free and wide, and somehow the Clippers still have not scored. A great opportunity for them, and the Dragons escape. It was McCoy with rounding around his backhand, feeding it down the middle. There was a Clipper there, but just could not get a clean shot, and the Dragons escape. Good defense by them to keep it out as we stay 0-0. Along the wing as Salco will lose his glove, he'll get it back to him, and now he'll get the puck. James Salco, pressured by his fellow 17, Redfield, he'll send it on net, and the glove saved by Fitch. Fitch keeps it in play. And here comes Alessandro the other way for the Clippers. He'll lose the puck. Now along the wing. Caught there by Wilcox. He'll give it up ice. Here is an opportunity for Gabe Shoemaker the other way. Gabe Shoemaker, also pressured by Redfield. He'll send it across, and the Dragons are getting a change, so nobody was home for that one. Big hit there by Tatham as he takes out two for one as he hit 13 in white. Matthew Reed also took down one of his teammates. In the corner now, Bodic behind the net. Back with Shoemaker in the corner. He gets hit. And rounding around is Thomas Dillon. Kept in the zone by Patterson. It's blocked. And Brunswick will get it back. Tatham gets it up to Marini. No offside shot saved by Fitch. Another long string of hockey. Evan, can you just tell us how exactly is your season going up in New Hampshire?
It's been good. We've been to a lot of different tournaments. Like, we went to Philadelphia, went to Cleveland, Rochester.
Cleveland?
Took a bus to Cleveland, 14-hour drive, but it's been cool. There's kids on our team from Canada. We have a kid from Bulgaria on our team.
That's pretty cool.
So that's cool.
What's your record this year?
I don't know. We played like 35 games.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, this is just the fourth
We
game
have a
this
winning
season.
record. So.
All right, that's good. That's all you asked for.
Yeah.
Dragons looking to get back to 500 as they've only played 3 games so far this year. They're 1-2. Their only win against Greeley, which was a very impressive 5-1 win nonetheless. Here's an opportunity shot by Carnes, deflected and into the corner. Palmer will get it back. Gives it back to Patterson. Patterson here across to Carnes. Carnes will take yet another shot. He does, and it's deflected and over the net. Patterson behind the net. Gives it across to John Paul Polton. Polton up ice. It's kept in the zone. Opportunity for James Salko. Polton's on the ice. Hope he's going to be okay. But Salko back the other way. He'll fire and save by Fitch. Polton was hitting to the boards as he'll skate off. Looks like he's going to be okay. Oh, I hope he's going to be okay.
Maybe not. Nah, he's good. He looks fine.
He's a tough kid. Definitely can't be losing any more forwards, though, as we mentioned already. Nolan Klimash, Max and Nicky both out for the time being. Actually, Nolan Klimash is dressed today, but he is not skating. Walsh will give it up to Quinn McCoy. McCoy into the offensive zone. He goes. Pressured by Sampson. He'll spin back around. McCoy feeds it across. Nice poke check by Wilkoff to prevent that cross-ice pass. Here in the corner now come the Clippers. Marini will deflect it. Owen Walsh feeds it down the middle with McCoy. Backhand is wide. Looked like a great opportunity for Quinn McCoy. Nothing to show for it. But here's as Kieran Powers falls to the ice and into the boards. Good to see that he's okay. Bodich along the board. Back to Powers now. Marini chips at it. Here's Hughes in the neutral zone. We'll give it across to Erickson. Erickson back to Hughes. Hughes will leave it off. Here's Bodich skating for it as Erickson will go to the ice. Got a lot of Clippers or Stags falling to the ice right now. Usually I give the soft ice reason for that. Yeah. Do you remember how the ice soft here in Trove?
I honestly don't remember. I think it's just normal, but I don't think. Normally, soft ice just makes you have to skate harder, but makes the game look slower too.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see. Guess Chev Yarm will have to skate a little bit harder then. Maybe that's all the issues. Here is Palmer. Will lose the draw, but now he'll skate after it. That's Evan Dorsey skating after the puck now. It will be deflected back in the defensive zone. Still scoreless here after, is that 21 minutes of game time? Is my math right? Let's see, 15 plus 9 is 24. 24 minutes of scoreless hockey that we've played so far. Here will be Palmer up against D'Alessandro. Will be won by D'Alessandro to his teammate Hughes. Hughes looking up ice. It gets deflected off the skate. Will Redfield with a head ball. Seam feed it down the middle. Here's an opportunity shot. Another save as it goes wide. Another great opportunity for Cheverus Yarmouth. But another just Dragons defense and not letting anything through for the time being. As Patterson will big hit there on Cole Putnam, but an opportunity back the other way. Saved by Shoemaker as it's deflected wide. Fed back down the middle as there's another opportunity shot over the net. D'Alessandro. Patterson's without his stick. Pandemonium on the ice as we haven't seen a very eventful game, and then just all of that happened. Huge hit by Patterson. Patterson loses his stick. We got a bunch of great opportunities, and we escape with nothing to show for it. Still 0-0, but oh my goodness. Game's starting to heat up, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree.
What was your favorite moment, Evan, from your time playing Brunswick hockey?
Probably my sophomore year when we had a good team. We only lost one game in the regular season. So being on that team was really cool. And also last year playing against Mount Airy before Christmas. We won like 7-1, I think.
That was a great game.
And that was a good game too. Everyone was happy after the game, so that was great.
I remember you had a very good power play goal in that Mount Airy game last year.
That is true, yeah.
Marini on net, saved by Fitch. And we got another whistle. Offensive zone face-off for Brunswick Freeport. It'll be Shoemaker up against Brady Martin. Once again, senior on senior. Puck drop will be won by Martin. And back with Paradis as Shoemaker will get the turnover shot towards the net. Bowditch fighting for it again. Shoemaker. It is wide. Back there to Wilkoff. Wilkoff with his backhand. Around behind the net. Down to 4:40 to go now. Clippers get it back, fed. Deflected there by Marini as he will reverse hit a Clipper into the boards. That was Jacobs. Giving it back to Paradis.
Oh, good. How are you?
Behind the net now. In the corner. Shot up is deflected. Paradis will get it back. Bank it off the boards. Paradis once again off the glass now. Here is Shoemaker. Shoemaker in the defensive zone. Will give it to Marini. Marini will backhand in the offensive zone. As here comes Kieran Powers. So he'll give it up to Paradis. Paradis pressured by Palmer. Paradis again down the wing. He's got an opportunity. Full fire. Shoulder saved by Michael Shoemaker as Dorsey will get it back and feed it up. Palmer couldn't handle it, but James Salco can. Up the ice down the left wing. He'll fire and wide. But Tatham will come on off the bench, and he can't get a clean shot off. And can Patterson keep it in the zone? He cannot. Nice play there by Cheever to clear it. As Patterson will hit Walsh on the boards, and then Walsh will shove down Patterson behind the play. I think, would you like to see a call on that little shove from Walsh? If you just think that's the boys playing hockey?
It's both. It depends, but as long as the refs are consistent, then
Yep,
that's all
for
that
sure.
matters.
Cheever up at the blue line will fire and deflected by Palmer and will be frozen by Shoemaker. Walsh lost his glove. He'll get it back. Dragons will send on Shoemaker, Bowditch, and they've been kind of mixing and matching their forward lines a little bit. Looks to be Marini, Bowditch, and Shoemaker. A little bit of a new line there. See what they can do. Face off won by McCoy. Back to Cheever. Cheever is deflected and wide. Walsh will go through his legs back to McCoy. McCoy on net. Saved by the leg pad of Shoemaker. Still alive in the paint. Still alive. Still unfrozen. Shoemaker just lies out in front of the net. And now getting into it is Hughes and Marini. To the cheers of some fans. Yeah, Hughes I believe is a freshman. Getting into it with the senior Marini. Refs are sorting it out. Are they gonna call anything on this? I didn't see anything too egregious, so doesn't look like anything's gonna come out of that little scuffle. Yeah, we're still 5-on-5 hockey. As long as they're consistent, just as you said it.
Yeah, exactly.
Face-off will be won by Martin. Shot! Glove save by Michael Shoemaker off the rocket by our old friend Colby Carnes, who's taken, I'm sorry I don't have the stats, I guarantee total shots, he's at about 15 right now.
Yeah, probably about that many.
We're still in the second period, by the way. Great save by Mike Shoemaker. Face-off, battle for it. Will be won by Patterson. Patterson rings it along the boards. Kept in the zone. Nice play by Cheever. Cheever battling off the skate of Shoemaker. Shoemaker up ahead. Can he win the race? No. Carnes will get it back and give it to Cheever. Owen Cheever looking. He'll spin around. 2:30 to go. He'll give it up to Paradis. Paradis, offensive zone. Hit by Tatham. Still has a puck and deflected out of play by Patterson. Out of danger, I should say. Puck is still in play. As Shoemaker will race for it. Cheever on the ground, rifles it in, and we'll get a delayed penalty here. I believe is that going to be a hook? Is that signal for a hook? Is that going to be on the Clippers?
I don't know. I didn't even see it.
The play ended when?
I think Gabe got a penalty. Yeah. Wait, no. Brady Martin got a penalty.
Yeah, it's going to be Brady Martin going to the box. So second power play for Brunswick. They're 0-1 on the night. See what they can do this time. Dragons don't have a set power play unit due to the low numbers. They just rotate with the forwards. They got Tatham and Patterson. They pretty consistently put Tatham and Patterson out there, the first line defense at least. Tatham will keep it in the zone for the moment. Here in the offensive zone, opportunity for Salco. To that, another save by Fitch. Oh my goodness. Very good opportunity. And the Dragons once again open a power play with a shot. That's how they opened their first power play. Just didn't get much going after that. Dorsey and Salko will go off. It'll be Shoemaker, Bowditch, Palmer, Patterson, and Tatham, the 5 men trying to score on this man advantage. Patterson's shot deflected, and can Patterson keep it in the zone? No. He'll reset back in the neutral zone, but once again, the Dragons start off their power play with just 2 good opportunities. Last time it fizzled out. See if they can get something more going. Still got a whole 1:35 left to go on the man advantage. Patterson will give it there to Palmer. Palmer there along the corner, racing for it. Patterson, as he'll go to the ice, and we'll get another delayed penalty. Is that going to be another penalty on Quinn McCoy? Is that going to be another hook? Are we going to see a 5-on-3? Evan Zavitz?
I think so. I'm not sure exactly. Looks like it.
Yeah, McCoy's going to go to the box for another hook. And we'll get a 5-on-3. Of course, as I mentioned, the Dragons let up a 5-on-3 shorthanded goal to Cape Elizabeth in this building back in December. Other than that, I'm still confident. This is a golden opportunity to score the first points of the game. Palmer will get it back to Tatham. Tatham, shot, save off the leg pad of Fitch. Going to the ground was Paradis. Patterson will get it back. They got 1:09 left at 5-on-3, and then the remainder of the period on 5-on-4. Unless, of course, they can score, and that'll mess with those times. Patterson hanging back. Now he'll start to up the tempo. Patterson giving it across to Tatham. Tatham still coming in slow. Will hang back now. Tatham across to Patterson. Looking to see what he can do. Back to Tatham. Off the boards, he collects it and fires and blocked. I believe that was Shoemaker who actually blocked it. Shoemaker with a big hit along the boards on 26 in white. Griffin Zinman. He'll get up. And here comes Patterson. See what they can do. These last 30 seconds of 5-on-3. Patterson in the corner will hang back. They'll give it across to Bowditch. Bowditch in the corner now. He'll look. He has an opportunity. Give it across to Tatham. Tatham, open look, shot over the net. Golden opportunity for Avery Tatham, just a little too high. Back to Patterson. Patterson, he has Tatham on the opposite wing. He'll look for him. It gets deflected, though. Just 10 seconds left at 5-on-3. Giving it back across to Tatham. Tatham will give it up to Patterson. Patterson, open look. Will he take it? He will. Shot. Will be deflected and wide. Back now. That will release the 5-on-3. And across to Tatham. One last shot here. Oh, will be saved by Fitch. Tatham was looking for that corner. Fitch stuck up the shoulder. And that will look to do it for our second period of action. And through 2 periods, we are scoreless, Evan. Are you used to seeing hockey like this?
Yeah, it's normally when we played Chev Yarm, it was close like this. So,
Obviously, I'm not used to seeing these low scores in this brand of high school hockey. What about in your more private school league? How do the scores range?
it depends a lot. It's similar score range normally, but I think it's definitely harder to score than it was in high school. But
for sure, definitely 2 scoreless periods is a rarity. We'll get you back here in about 10 minutes, and I'm very excited for this third period. Once again, the Dragons will open the third period with a power play. They got 30 seconds left on McCoy's penalty. We'll see you then, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. About 10 minutes of mute, and then we'll be right back here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this third period of action between the Brunswick Freeport Dragons and the Cheverus Yarmouth Clippers. Evan, you've been doing a great job with the scoreboard, managing all the time and stuff. You haven't been able to put a goal up on the scoreboard yet. How about that?
Yeah, it's been crazy that no one scored yet, but hopefully we see a goal this period.
Dragons have not scored since their game against Greeley back in December, as they were shut out against Mount Ararat at home in their last game. And they've done a great job so far to shut down the Cheverus Yarmouth offense, but hopefully they can get a goal of their own. They got 30 seconds of power play to open this period off the hooking call on Quinn McCoy. It'll be Shoemaker versus Hughes for the opening power play faceoff. At center ice will be won by the Dragons. Marini back to Tatham. Got about 25 seconds left to work with now. Tatham in the offensive zone will backhand it back to Bodic. Bodic has got it on the wing, waiting in the corner. He'll take it around in his backhand. Pressured there, and Chever will get the turnover. Nice play by Owen Chever to get it back. And here's a 3-on-1 short-handed rush for the Clippers. Shot by Chever is deflected by Shoemaker and wide. Nice play by Michael Shoemaker to keep that shutout alive for now. Of course, both goalies can't have shutouts, unless, I guess a 0-0 tie is possible in high school hockey, but still a long way to go before that happens. Intercepted there by Chever. He'll give it back to Carnes. Colby Carnes will bank pass it, and that one gets picked off. Gabe Shoemaker in the offensive zone. He goes. Still trying to break the tie as well, as Bodic will shut down the puck back in the neutral zone. Taken away there by Wilkoff as he'll round back. Owen Walsh racing for the puck in the corner. He'll get it. Trying to backhand it towards the middle, but Wilkoff will shut him down. Still alive, getting it up to Marini. Deflected back down. There with Quinn. Fresh out of the box. Quinn will backhand it back too far for Zinman. Zinman will send it to Hughes. Hughes in the neutral zone. He'll take it, lift it. Pad save by Shoemaker. Back there with Paradis. 90 seconds in, still no scoring in this third period, just like the rest of the game. Clippers giving it back there. Here comes a rush for them. Back to Paradis now in the corner. Matthew Paradis will backhand it back into the corner there with Jacobs. And we'll get a whistle here. Here's what I bring. Okay.
The neck came off. So whenever the net comes off, they blow the whistle no matter what, immediately.
Okay. So could that have something to do? Obviously, we're talking about the quality of the ice with all the Clippers falling down in the second period. Do you think there's any
that too, and goalies are taught to push off the post, which sometimes the pegs aren't good, and then they just come out when my old goalie he used to push the post off just because he pushed really hard against the post to slide over.
That makes sense. Okay.
So it depends on how good the pegs are and stuff, but it could also be the ice.
No offsides there. They keep it in the zone with Palmer. Anyway, those are those little tidbits that we love. Why we love having Evan Zavitz here on the broadcast. Always good. Hope everyone's enjoying that. In the offensive zone now for the Clippers. Sampson back in the neutral zone. Here is Rathbone surrounded by 4 Cheverus Yarmouth players. And we'll get back with Marini at center ice. He'll lift it with his backhand. He's been doing that a lot. And Chever will get it back, pressured closely by Rathbone. Now Marini looking forward in the corner. Patterson will get it back, fired towards the middle, deflected and wide. Tatham will get it up at the top. Bank pass around to Marini. Pinned up against the boards. Chever will lift it. Tatham will stop it. Nice try to keep it in his zone. He'll fire towards the middle as Paradis lost his stick. And Chever getting a back shot. Saved by Fitch. And, nice catch there by Patterson. Keeping his zone, fires another save by Fitch as Patterson hits Jacobs to the ground. Tatham will get it. Another shot from him is wide. Racing forward is Jacobs and Patterson, still alive. And here comes Colby Carnes back the other way as Cheverus Yarmouth will end what was a great string of offensive opportunities for the Dragons. Here's Redfield. Marini, nice play to keep it, or take it away from Redfield, as Carnes will get it back in the corner. Carnes will loft it up. Will be caught there by Matthew Reed. Reed has it, will fall to the ice once again, Been talking about that a lot. Bowditch will backhand it into the offensive zone, but there to take it away is Thomas Dillon. Here is an opportunity for Redfield. Will Redfield, he'll fire, stick, save by Shoemaker, and that'll go out of play. Who, if you're gonna make some wild prediction, who on the Dragons would you pick to break through and finally score in this game?
I think I'm gonna go with Ethan Patterson.
I think it's Ethan Patterson, just like a rip from the blue
Either that
line.
or Ethan shoots it and then someone gets a rebound. Either Gabe or one of the two freshmen.
Absolutely. In games where shots aren't falling, rebounds, great way to get it done. I don't feel like Fitch has generated a ton tonight, but if you could get one of those juicy rebounds off of a Patterson rep, it would be a great way to score. Here's an opportunity saved by Shoemaker on Chever's shot. So we will get another defensive zone face-off. It will be Shoemaker against McCoy once again. Puck drop will be won by Shoemaker. Back to Wilcock. Wilcock backhands off the opening post. Save again by Shoemaker off the McCoy shot. Unbelievable. How did that not go in?
That's crazy.
Wilcock tried to backhand it out of play. He deflected it off the Dragons' post. It went right out in front to McCoy, and somehow Shoemaker was able to stick up his blocker, I guess, to prevent that from going in the back of the net. What a play. And here's another opportunity. Shot, another save by the chest of Shoemaker. Oh my goodness, that was Carnes, who, as we've said, has had a million shots tonight. Once again, could not beat Shoemaker. Here's the other Shoemaker, Gabriel, senior. Deflected there off the boards. Here, Shoemaker gets hit down by Hughes. Pass across, intercepted there by Patterson. Patterson flings it towards the net, too high. No, caught there by Fitch. He reaches up. Might have a baseball background, Braden Fitch. What can you tell us about Braden Fitch, Evan? You told me something interesting with him.
I'm not sure if he's from Brunswick, but originally, but we used to play polar bears with him. A couple, when we were young, 10 or 12, but I played with him for a couple years. So.
Interesting. You think a lot of the guys on the ice for Brunswick know him?
Yeah, oh yeah, everyone knows him.
That's really cool.
At least in my age group, so juniors, seniors, probably.
Small world. A shot for Hughes, deflected by Patterson and out of play. Great defensive play by the captain, 3 in black. As Shoemaker's been great when he sees the shots, but if you can protect your goalie and get a nice shot block, I doubt Michael would mind. So, face off here between, it's going to be Palmer versus Martin. Refs watching Patterson there. Now back. There's a shot deflected by Salco, kept in the zone by Paradis. Into the corner they will go. Martin, Brady Martin. Here's an opportunity. Shot! Just saved by Shoemaker. He's standing on his head right now as Patterson will loft it up with his backhand. Salco racing with Chever. That's not Chever. That would be 26, looking similar to 16. That's Zinman. Palmer, Salco, opportunity maybe, has it taken away. Patterson in the neutral zone. He'll backhand it once again, sending it down. The Dragons will get it changed. Chever looking for it beneath his feet. Pressured by Marini. Chever, up ice he goes. Into the offensive zone. Trying to get the first goal of the day. Chever behind the net has it taken away by Wilcock. Nice defensive play. All the defensemen on both teams have been playing great today. Oh, here's a big collision there between Zinman and Rathbone. Both of them able to stay on their feet, but high-speed collision at center ice. Sampson will pass it back. Is that going to be an icing? Yes. So we'll get defensive zone face-off for the Dragons.
What's the overtime thing?
I believe.
So is it 3-on-3 or?
I think they play full 5-on-5 for 8 minutes, and then if nobody scores, then it's a tie.
Yeah.
I believe that's what it was when you guys tied Mount Ararat last year. That's how it worked. Now in the corner,
that was the game I was hurt.
Yes,
yeah,
right, because you got hurt against York. Right, so you missed that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of missing players, you wonder why the Cheverus Yarmouth offense might not be living up to expectations. They're missing 21 in White Hawk and Yao. He's out tonight.
Don't know where
Here comes Palmer. Backhanded is wide. He leads the team in goals with 6, so might be a reason why the Cheverus Yarmouth offenses look slower today. Fed way across the ice by Will Redfield. Here's a shot by Walsh. Save once again by Shoemaker. And deflected inside. Another save by the leg pad. Still alive in the paint, and it goes wide. And here is Marini along the boards. Will give it up. And across with Dylan. Dylan feeds down the middle. Too far. And here's Carnes. Another shot deflected by Palmer. Dorsey along the boards. They're going to whistle that. They whistled that. Is that because it was like...
Yeah, it hit someone. It hit like someone on the bench or went out of play or something.
Okay, so just
kind of hard to see from here, but
immediate whistle. Any?
Yeah.
I guess that would be a little.
People say that it can like change the game if it like hits off somewhere that's not supposed to and it lands somewhere and they score or something.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You will get. Dragons only had 4 on the ice. They send on Bowditch. 7:05 left in this third period. Maybe we'll see overtime unless one of these offensive players can break through. Face off won by McCoy. Back to Cheever. Cheever shot deflected and wide. Dorsey racing forward in the corner with Walsh. He will give it back here. Here's a shot off the side of the net. Now that net ripple might have thought it went in, did not. Here's Walsh. That one's wide. Back with Carnes. Will he take yet another shot? No, he'll give it back there. Now shot inside off the... Heard it hit off the face mask of Shoemaker. And it will go out of danger. Tatham racing with Reed. And that gets turned over. Up to from McCoy. Shot. Another save by the leg pad of Shoemaker. Still alive in the paint. Can he keep it out? Are they saying it went in? Shoemaker's lying in the paint. I think they're saying it's in the back of the net. Shoemaker just trying to get out. I
don't think that should be. I don't even know what happened.
It's got to be goalie interference.
There's
right?
no way that's a goal.
I'm thinking goalie interference. They're, for right now, crediting the goal to Quinn McCoy. Shoemaker just lying down. How is that not goalie interference?
I don't know. Hold on. We'll see what happens here.
They'll get a discussion.
He's laying on the ice with the puck, and the kid just pushed him into the net.
Yeah, I don't see how that can be.
I think they're going to call it a goal.
Oh my goodness. Quinn McCoy. I don't know. How can you even credit the goal to Quinn McCoy? But I guess you can throw that goal up on the scoreboard then. Oh my goodness. Quinn McCoy to break the tie. They're gonna give it to Owen Walsh, because Owen Walsh was the one shoving the puck into the net. Here's Patterson. Shot! Yeah,
he looks pretty mad.
I think Ethan Patterson might not be the happiest camper right now as he is flying around the ice, pressing up against Cheever. Still, oh yeah. Okay, we got a little bit of a stalemate, folks. Back to Tatham now. Tatham keeps it in the zone, fires him wide. Pressured up against the boards. Back around now with Cheever. Dorsey skating after him. He'll get a poke, and Patterson will poke check. Back here along center ice. Will be thrown down into the offensive zone for the Clippers. Tatham lofting it. Back in the offensive zone. Cheever will give it up to Jacob, but Salko's able to keep it in the zone. Chance for James Salko will backhand it off the knee of Carnes. Here's a blocker saved by Fitch. Hits the ceiling. We got a quick whistle. That almost hit the ceiling and bounced into the net. So yeah, I guess we got to whistle that. But if they can go on the ground and shove the puck into the net under 3 bodies, maybe we can get a bounce off the.
That was crazy.
We'll have to check out the replay. Maybe I was reading the play wrong. Maybe the ref saw
kind of hard to see from here. So.
Definitely. We'll have to check out the replay on that. Of course, the referees do not get the luxury of instant replay like you at home do.
Yeah.
Here's Shoemaker in the corner. And here, back the other way come the Clippers, giving up. And a shot is wide in the corner with Wilkoff. Peter Wilkoff off the glass will get it up to Shoemaker a little too far, as Zinman will take over behind Fitch's net. Getting up the ice to Redfield. Will Redfield down the left wing. Fires and wide. And big collision along the boards there with Marini and Chever. Sorry, Zinman. Zinman will go right back after Marini, and they'll get a penalty for that. Zinman trying to get retaliation on Marini. Marini is fired up, and Zinman will go to the ground again. Wonder if, yeah, that'll be an interference call. Maybe a roughing. Yeah, that's classic. Bo Marini, maybe one to get under people's skins.
Yeah, I mean, it works on certain people.
Apparently it works on Zinman. Griffin Zinman will go to the box for the next 2 minutes.
All right, they gotta score here.
Dragons have got to score. Power play down by 1, 4:32 to
chance.
go. Best chance you're going to get to tie, just like Evan said. Shoemaker versus McCoy. He will win it. Shoemaker along the wing. Pressured by McCoy. Backhands it along the boards to Patterson. Opportunity. He's got Shoemaker on the back wing. Can he fit it through to him? He puts it on net. Deflected rebound. Oh, and out of the zone. It's 10 p.m. here. It's a school night. Game's coming to an end. I'm excited to see this end. Here's Bodic down the wing. Couldn't get it clean. Here's McCoy down the wing. Bodic gets it back. 1:28 to go on the power play. Bodic gets poked by Walsh. He'll keep it. Back to Tatham. Tatham looking over at Patterson. Patterson, will he fire? He does over the net. Can Tatham keep it in the zone? He cannot. Nearly did. Pressured tightly by Walsh. Feeds it back across to Patterson. Up to Palmer. Got 1:08 to go on the power play. Back now with Carnes, and Carnes will clear it. Michael Shoemaker will leave it behind his net, racing for it, and he'll feed it back around. The Dragons are caught in a change. 54 seconds to go on the power play. Marini feeds it across, intercepted there by Chever. Chever with a shorthand opportunity. He'll load up, fire, and miss the net. Rathbone will get it back. Will he get it across to Salco? No, he'll keep it. And backhand in the offensive zone, taken over by Brady Martin. And here, opportunity for Paradis. Paradis cuts inside with short-handed, lofts it over the net. How many shots did he miss today? But here's a shot. Score! Paradis beats Martin. And that might just wrap up this one as the Clippers take a 2-0 lead with 3 minutes to go. Short-handed goal by the Clippers. That one, not going to complain about that one.
Yeah, not much you can do about that.
Great play there by Martin to get to that puck. We'll get a timeout here by Brunswick. Yeah, crowd a little bit taunting on Bo Marini. Dragons still have 29 seconds left on the power play, so the path. If you wanted a path for how the Dragons can win this game, you're going to have to score in the power play in these 29 seconds, then pull the goalie, score again. It's possible. They can do it.
Still possible, yeah.
The Clippers did just score 2 goals in 3 minutes, so why can't the Dragons? Why can't the Dragons? So definitely drawing up some type of special power play. And then I assume, is this also about the time that Coach Hageman will be instructing Michael on what time he'd be pulled?
I'm not really sure because it all depends on the coach. Like, they might even pull a goalie. Like, in my opinion, most of the time it doesn't really work. But
yeah,
it's here and there.
Well,
I guess we'll see.
Probably came up in conversation at least.
Yeah.
But mostly planning out something to get this power play. Gotta score a power play goal, and then you gotta score another one. Doesn't sound that hard when you put it that way. Shoemaker, crucial face-off versus Quinn McCoy. Pucked up, won by Shoemaker. Patterson gives it to Tatham. Tatham up the wing. Avery Tatham, opportunity. Goes back into the corner. Hughes will clear it. Great play there by Hughes. Michael comes way out, and it's caught there by shot score by Quinn McCoy. Shoemaker came way out. Intercepted there by McCoy, and he'll ice it. Quinn McCoy played a good game, and he will get the goal to seal it. What was a fantastic defensive game by the Dragons will not be reflected on the score sheet as They let up 3 goals in these past about 3 minutes. They played a great defensive game, so that is a shame.
Yeah, I'm surprised they scored that many goals that quickly.
Here comes Quinn right off his goal. Here's Dorsey feeding it up ice. Salco. There to Dorsey along the blue line. We're taken over by Hughes. Hughes trying to add something. He'll shot and making the save is Shoemaker, and he'll freeze it. Just 2:24 to go. 3-0 lead for Cheverus Yarmouth. Face off one back and another save by Shoemaker. He'll pad his save stats at least. I don't know, can you even count that? The first goal he let in, can you even count that as like a shot on goal?
I don't even know. They got all the momentum from that, and then they started scoring, so
Yeah.
that's what happens.
I will say the second goal, absolutely an earned play. Great play by Cheverus Yarmouth. It was great defensive rush there by Paradis.
Yeah.
Feeding Martin. Other than that, the other 2 goals I would put down to the word fluke.
Yeah.
Never, I will say though, Dragons could not score this game, whereas Chev Yarm had that one fantastic shorthanded goal. So
Yeah.
they earned this win, but still, great defensive game by both teams, and shame that will not be reflected in the scoreboard. As looks like 3-0 will probably be our final, but we'll see. We'll see if the Dragons can put one on the board.
We'll see what
but-
happens.
Yeah. Back now is Paradis. Will be given up here. Zinman given it to Brady Martin. Martin will shoot and a leg pad save by Michael Shoemaker. Wilkoff behind his own net will cut back, pressured by Jacobs. Jacobs will wall him off and get possession, but will be taken away there by Palmer. In the neutral zone is Martin. He'll ring it off the boards right in front of that cameraman. Hope kind of scared him a little bit. Rathbone. And big hit there by Sampson as he sits down Paradis. It seemed like a soft hit, but he was able to knock Paradis to the ground. So, yeah, interesting there. Here comes Thomas Dillon. Redfield towards the net, stick save by Shoemaker, still alive. Dillon couldn't get a clean rebound shot. Opportunity, that one's wide. Racing forward is Redfield with Bodic. Redfield will hit Bodic in the boards. Shot deflected by the blocker of Shoemaker. Just 30 seconds to go now. Kept in the zone, and here's another shot. That one will ring wide. And back atop the blue line. No, it'll be down low. Shoemaker behind his brother's net. Will be kept in the zone. Another fire ripples off the outside of the net. That should just about be all she wrote. Just 10 seconds to go. Back in the defensive zone of the Clippers as they will advance to 6-0 on the season. Dragons fall to 1-3. Very good defensive game by them for the first 2.5 periods, but they give up 3 goals in a very short span of time in the third period, and they will fall 3-0 to Chev Yarm. Evan, thank you so much for joining us. Any last thoughts you saw from this game?
It was a good game. Just fell apart at the end, but thanks for having me.
Who would you give as your player of the game for the Dragons?
I think Michael played a good game.
Yeah,
and he's half the reason they're in this game till the end. So,
absolutely. Yeah, Michael Shoemaker, Ethan Patterson, Peter Wilkoff. Those last 2 really impressed with their defense today. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us. Dragons fall here 3-0. We will catch you on Saturday at York as the Dragons travel. Well, it actually will be in Dover, New Hampshire, but as Brunswick will play at York, who they lost to in the playoffs last season. We'll see you then. We're there, folks. Good night from Brandon, Evan, and Robbie. See you then.